Let's bring in Jim Gray, Fox News contributor, longtime sportscaster, followed O.J.'s career and, of course, the trial as well. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, you know, it's just shocking to hear him say the following words. I wrote this down, Shep. No one ever accused me of pulling any weapon on them. I have never pulled a weapon on anyone in my life.
It gave me chills.
Well, he was found guilty in the civil. Yeah, gave me chills, too. He was found guilty in the civil trial. To say that in front of a parole board, you know, I don't know what the parole board is thinking, but you've got to wonder if somebody outright lies to them, and he has been convicted in the civil trial of that. I wouldn't think that goes over very well.
You know, I was thinking, the criminal justice system works. It worked in this case. O.J. was found not guilty by a jury of his peers. But from the day of the high-speed Bronco chase all the way through that trial, I covered that thing, there was a trail of blood from Rockingham to Bundy, a trail of blood the whole way. Never seen that much physical evidence in any case I've ever covered in 30 years of journalism. He was as guilty as the day is long, and everybody, you know, who followed this case and followed the facts knew it. And that means he took a knife. And he almost cut his wife's neck off, and then he bludgeoned to death her friend Ron Goldman. And that he didn't get convicted of it is one thing, but I wonder sometimes, Jim, and you've talked about this before, if he hasn't recreated the events of that time in his head for public display.
Well, yeah, he probably believes he had nothing to do with it, and he's delusional if that's the case. But he also said that he's never had an alcohol problem, and he's never been accused by anyone of having an alcohol problem. That was my second note that I took. So I'm not sure what world he is living in, because a lot of people have said over numerous occasions that, in fact, he did have an alcohol
and not just alcohol
problem.
He said, I didn't have a substance problem either, and there is direct evidence that that is not the truth.
Absolutely. There's a lot of direct evidence on that. But the parole board went out of their way to say that they will not consider what happened in the other trial, both civil and legal criminal, won't take into account on this parole. So that's got to bode very well for O.J. In getting out today. But I just don't think that you can sit there and talk in the fashion that he has, that people know he is lying, and then today, on the day that you can get out of prison in October, you bring this up and people know it's patently false.